Holy shit. He said what?
I've read Spare. I've read it cover to cover. They are a damaged couple. They are people in trauma.
Privacy! We want privacy! Thanks for having us on the show.
It's so awesome to be here. It's great.
We want our privacy and safety, but we'll go be at Beyonce concerts and do whatever we want. Oh, look at him. It's my fox. Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I want to play you the first of these South Park clips and get you to react.
Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving twife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving twife has always wanted her privacy.
This one brilliantly exposes some of the Sussexes' laughable hypocrisy. Watch.
Oh, darling, I think this might be the place.
You really think so? We can have a fresh start here.
Meghan Markle thought she had it all lined up. The glam squad, the PR team, the designer outfits, ready for the cameras in Hyderabad, but then, bam! India shut the door in her face. No visa, no red carpet, no appearance. She wasn't just rejected, she was never even invited. According to rumors, Meghan's team had already started preparing her so-called surprise entrance. But Miss World officials dropped the bomb. She was never on the guest list. Talk about awkward. Indian immigration didn't beat around the bush either. They didn't say incomplete paperwork or processing delay. They just straight up said no. And that no echoed loud, especially online, where Indian users absolutely tore into her. Hashtags like Not Invited Meghan and India Says No began trending within hours. The message, crystal clear, this isn't your playground, Meghan. And the backlash wasn't just about Meghan, it was about celebrity entitlement, and the world finally pushing back. According to rumors, Meghan's team had big plans for India. She wasn't just going to show up at Miss World for a photo op, she was planning a full-blown PR comeback. Global headlines, staged elegance, the works. Sources say she wanted to be seen as a global humanitarian, wearing Indian couture, meeting female entrepreneurs, maybe even a staged charity visit or two. But India, they weren't having any of it. Behind the scenes, insiders claim Meghan's team called in favors, pulled strings, and pushed hard to get her in. But Miss World officials reportedly saw right through the act and refused to play along. One source even described it as a blatant clout-chasing move. They didn't want the show to turn into the Meghan Markle redemption tour, and once the visa block made headlines, her PR team scrambled. But let's be honest, no one's buying that excuse. Back in the UK, the reaction was brutal. According to royal insiders, Meghan's Miss World humiliation became a punchline inside the palace. One source reportedly said, she thought she'd be treated like royalty in India. Instead, they slammed the door in her face. And it didn't stop there. Royal commentators jumped in fast, mocking her failed attempt to rebrand as some global icon. Many pointed out the irony, leaving the real royals only to chase royal-style attention on another continent. Some even said this was karma catching up to her. She wanted the crown without the responsibility, one expert claimed, and now she can't even get a seat at a beauty pageant. And social media? It exploded. Miss World Meghan started trending. But not in the way she hoped. People across the globe were roasting her, calling it her biggest flop since the Spotify deal. After the Miss World disaster, Hollywood started getting nervous. According to rumors, several executives began re-evaluating their partnerships with Meghan. Some were reportedly stunned that she'd misread the international stage so badly. An insider claimed, Meghan was sold to us as a global humanitarian icon. But this stunt, it made her look out of touch, even arrogant. And it didn't end there. Brand sponsors, the ones behind the scenes, allegedly began pulling back. One source close to a major beauty label said they were rethinking their influencer strategy after the backlash Meghan received. People booing her in India? That's not the image we want next to our brand. Even Netflix insiders were reportedly uneasy. Whispers suggest the streamer wasn't happy about the bad press and may be reconsidering future projects. And Oprah, according to sources close to the talk show queen, even she was privately embarrassed by Meghan's performance. She's not picking up calls the way she used to, one rumor suggested. It was becoming clear. Meghan's image wasn't just dented, it was collapsing in real time. If Meghan thought the Miss World crowd was rough, she clearly wasn't ready for the explosive backlash from inside India's own pageant world. According to insiders, Meghan's speech was seen as deeply disrespectful to India's history, culture, and women. A former Miss India judge reportedly said, She came in acting like a Hollywood savior, but this isn't the stage for ego, it's for empowerment. Another insider claimed Meghan's tone felt condescending and tone-deaf, especially when she ignored the work of local organizers and focused the spotlight solely on herself. Behind closed doors, pageant executives were fuming. One source said, "India is not a prop, and Meghan Markle is not the face of global feminism, not here." That one statement, it echoed across South Asia. Meghan had alienated the very people she was trying to impress. And just like that, doors began to slam shut. Brand invites cancelled, collaborations ghosted, and rumors even swirled that India's Ministry of Culture blacklisted Meghan from future cultural events. It was not just a PR misfire, it was a full-blown international embarrassment. Just when Meghan thought the worst was behind her, Britain jumped right back into the fire. The UK media, they pounced on the Miss World debacle like wolves. Headlines read, "Meghan's global meltdown, Duchess derailed at Indian pageant." And even worse, from royalty to ridicule. British tabloids rehashed every past scandal, from the Oprah interview to her royal exit, tying it all into this latest disaster. They painted a brutal picture of a woman chasing relevance but failing at every turn. And then came the royal silence. No statement from the palace, no words from Harry. Nothing but the cold chill of royal distance. According to royal insiders, this was intentional. "They've washed their hands of her," one royal aide allegedly whispered. "She's no longer their problem, and this only proves why." Even Meghan's few remaining defenders in the UK began to retreat. Some claimed the pageant appearance was misguided. Others said it felt like a tone-deaf ego trip. And to make things worse, British fashion houses that had previously courted Meghan suddenly stopped returning calls. It wasn't just India anymore, it was now global fallout, and Meghan was right in the middle of the storm. After the Miss World backlash exploded, Hollywood did not stay quiet. Executives in LA panicked. According to rumors, multiple producers who had been considering Meghan for upcoming roles, either as an actress or as a producer, began pulling back. One insider claimed, "Studios don't want drama, and right now, Meghan is a walking headline, and not in a good way." Netflix? Quiet? Spotify? Already gone. And now, sources say Amazon Prime halted talks about a docuseries Meghan had been quietly shopping. Why? Because advertisers were spooked. Brands don't want to be associated with international embarrassment, especially one that went viral on both Western and South Asian media. One marketing executive reportedly said, "We can't afford to be dragged into another PR nightmare. It's not worth the risk." And Meghan's inner circle, even her own team started to distance themselves. PR consultants stopped fielding questions. A stylist who once worked with her said, "I'm not touching that right now. No comment." Even talent agencies began to second-guess their strategy. Her next project, a children's animated series, was already in early trouble. But now, it's likely dead in the water. Hollywood had been willing to give her a second chance after the Spotify fallout. But now, after Miss World, that door may have just slammed shut. With Meghan's Miss World fiasco still fresh, the spotlight suddenly turned to Harry. Rumors say that Harry tried to stay out of the drama, but the media had other plans. According to insiders, reporters swarmed him at public events, pressing about Meghan's meltdown and how it might affect their future. One source close to the palace said, "Harry is frustrated and exhausted. He wanted to keep things private, but the press won't let go." Even Hollywood insiders say Harry's reputation is slipping fast. Studios once eager to cast or back him in projects are now hesitant. Rumors say Harry's upcoming docuseries deals and book deals are under intense review. Some sponsors are reconsidering partnerships. Meanwhile, royal watchers point out that this scandal has made Harry's image more complicated than ever, caught between his royal heritage and Hollywood ambitions. According to rumors, the tension between Harry and Meghan is now spilling into their professional lives. A close friend said, "It's not just about the headlines anymore, it's affecting their careers and relationships." And the public? Fans are split. Some sympathize with Harry's struggle. Others see him as part of the problem. In Hollywood, the lesson is clear. Drama follows them everywhere. The Meghan and Harry drama isn't just a royal problem, it's a major headache for streaming platforms. According to rumors, Netflix and Amazon, both heavily invested in the Sussexes' projects, are feeling the heat like never before. Executives reportedly held emergency meetings as subscriber complaints and social media backlash surged. One insider revealed they're worried about losing millions in subscriptions if the controversy drags on. Netflix, known for dropping big bucks on Meghan and Harry's docuseries and specials, is now facing calls from shareholders to reconsider these deals. Rumors say Amazon, which had been quietly developing content with the couple, is hitting the pause button to assess the fallout. Industry experts say this scandal could reshape how streaming giants approach celebrity partnerships. Advertisers and investors don't want to be associated with chaos, especially when it hits the headlines daily. Rumors say there's even talk of renegotiating contracts or shelving projects altogether. A media analyst commented, "This kind of negative publicity can cost companies hundreds of millions if they don't act fast." Meanwhile, fans of the couple are left wondering, will these shows even see the light of day? The drama isn't just a royal family affair, it's shaking the business world hard. Social media has absolutely blown up over Meghan and Harry's latest scandal. Hashtags are trending worldwide, with millions weighing in, some fiercely defending the couple, others slamming their every move. According to rumors, TikTok videos mocking the situation have racked up tens of millions of views, while Twitter threads have sparked heated debates from every corner of the globe. Fans are sharing emotional stories of support, claiming the couple is being unfairly targeted. At the same time, critics accuse them of seeking attention and stirring drama for profit. Memes, reaction videos, and opinion pieces flood platforms non-stop, making the scandal impossible to ignore. Rumors say some influencers have even lost brand deals for publicly siding with either camp, showing just how sensitive this topic has become. The viral storm doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Experts predict the scandal will continue dominating headlines for weeks, possibly months, as every new twist emerges. The big question remains, will Meghan and Harry weather this storm, or will it mark the beginning of a steep decline? Only time will tell. But one thing is clear, the fallout is far from over, and the world is watching every move closely.